All right, Matt Holland, Grant Flanders of K-StateOnline here from inside of Bramlett Coliseum. Flando K-State goes 1-0 to start the 2019-20 season. They beat North Dakota State, an NCAA tournament team from a year ago. 67-54 is the final. We'll do this for 4 or 5 minutes to kind of talk through this, share some thoughts. You'll see videos from Flando as far as highlights, interviews from Bruce Weber, the players, all that kind of stuff. But 22-21 game at halftime, North Dakota State leads. What's your feeling at halftime of this one as K-State's really struggling to score the basketball?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those games where early on for K-State, they sometimes do struggle early in the year. But obviously, it is a little concern at first. Down one at half. But, I mean, with a lot of newcomers in the rotation, I didn't feel too much concern. I felt like K-State could pull out in the second half. Sure enough, they did.
They did. One thing they did well in the first half, and Bruce Weber talked about it in postgame, is they still defended well.
Yes.
They gave up 22 points, had a 6 or 7 minute stretch where they didn't give up any points in the first half. So you had to be somewhat encouraged, I imagine, to see, even while the shots aren't falling, they still played good defense.
No doubt. I mean, they still have guys that defend the ball very well. Cardi X, obviously, he won the play hard as far as Bruce Weber was concerned after the game. Didn't play particularly well offensively, but a lot of other guys did. Cardi did. But in the first half, it was a struggle, but defensively, like you said, they hunkered down.
You mentioned, offense from Cartier, Jot, and some other guys. In the second half, K-State was significantly better offensively. Cardi, let's talk about him for a second. Finished with 23, 15 of those in the second half. We talked so much, on the KSO show and on the side about him, the guy, offensively for this team. 21 shots, assists, 6 rebounds, only 1 turnover. Just without the Cardi's game tonight.
Man, it's funny too because 6 assists, like you said, doing it all over the floor. But a lot of his points coming from basically doing it himself, taking it through in the lane, step back 3, step back jumpers, doing what he can, and he's just an impressive player. Even the NDSU coach after the game said, "Man, that's a special talent," and that's exactly what he is.
No doubt about it. McCall Wayne, another Wildcat, double figures, 15 points, 10 boards, just 1 foul, 1 turnover in 28 minutes. A double-double. He wasn't perfect. He had some slow plays tonight that makes you kind of wonder, but overall, a pretty good game for Matt.
I think so. I mean, first game of the season against, not the brightest of opponent. I think you are happy what you saw from Mac. Yeah, the second leading scorer, which is very nice to see. You kind of think you need him to be that third, fourth guy offensively, and he showed that he can do that. Hit a 3 too, which is very nice to see. I mean, because that's something that they've told us in off season that's something he's got to step up and do. Sure enough, he can do it.
No doubt about it. We can talk about newcomers all day long because it's fun to talk about. I'll ask you about 2, though. One, Montavious Murphy leads K-State in minutes tonight, just over 33 minutes. He didn't light up the stat sheet, but he played really hard. I thought Bruce was really proud of him.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, talk about a guy that I did not expect to play that many minutes. Levi Stockard, less than 10 minutes. It all went to Montavious Murphy, and it just goes to show that he knows what he's doing out there. K-State has praised him. But Coach Weber's praised him for how he's handled the playbook and everything involved there, and he showed what he could do. Yeah, didn't stuff the stat sheet. Goodness gracious, it's the first one. But he did play very well defensively, did a lot of good things, and his bucket was very hard down low. It was an and one, did miss the free throw, but a very good showing from Montavious.
Another big basket I thought in this game was Dejuan Gordon's three-pointer from the baseline, back over Flanders, I guess right shoulder at this point. Nice pass fake, hit the 3. He was 2 for 2, just 5 points, but I thought he had a big shot tonight for K-State.
He did. That was a fun, and it was from another newcomer, David Sloan, down the baseline. Nice feed to him, finding the open Dejuan faking the guy out and then shooting the 3. But all around, he's going to be fun to watch all season long as a freshman, just for K-State. And yeah, he can do it on the defensive end, and he's going to be doing it on the offensive end all year long.
We talked some on the KSO show today about the start playing a tournament team, who had to get hot late to make the tournament, but did, and then played Duke well for a half in North Dakota State in game 1, and then going on the road for UNLV in game 2. So we won't be in Vegas, to be honest. We'll be watching the game the best we can, to talk about it the best we can. But a new team, like Bruce Weber said, what do you want to see from K-State as, if you're a K-State fan going on the road to play the Running Rebels, I guess it is, on Saturday?
Yeah, keep seeing these newcomers develop, and that's the biggest thing, is keeping them in the rotation as many minutes as possible, but also still allowing the experienced guys to take the game home. And I think that's the most important thing, is seeing this team come together. I'm impressed that they could get the win with the newcomers playing as much as they did, because that's something you don't see often, especially in a K-State system. It's tough to learn, and the newcomers coming out like they did, I want to continue to see them develop against UNLV.
Well said. K-State wins tonight 67-54. The Wildcats are 1-0. For Grant Flanders, I'm Matt Hall. We'll talk more K-State basketball here on YouTube Live and on K-StateOnline throughout the rest of the season. Derek's going to push stop, but before he does, please tell your friends. Tell them.